Hello guys, it's Dr. Chris Collier at Elite Chiropractic and Performance. We're going to go over an exercise for the prehab vault. It's called a reach, roll, and lift. Really awesome exercise for the shoulder and the scapula, the whole complex there. And it's reinforcing what we call posterior scapular tilt. Very important for proper shoulder function. So anterior tilt is when we're kind of diving forward here. The front of the shoulder is definitely way in front of the elbow, and then you're going to find that the shoulder blade itself starts to pop off the back too. So the goal is to get people to feel what it's like to posteriorly tilt and maintain that as we raise our arms and lift weights or do whatever. So with a reach, roll, and lift, you can do it without anything. I like to use some type of foam roller. And so I'll show you a couple variations. It depends on, one, your knee mobility, if you can do it the original way, and then two, kind of how your shoulders function. So what it looks like is I use the roller here. I get my butt all the way to my heels here, so I'm kind of in this locked out position. And what I'm doing is it's a combination of three movements. So the reach part, before I do anything, make sure your neck is in a good position and everything's aligned well. The reach part is I start to reach this way, and then I do the roll part, which I roll with my palm up, and then the lift, I bring it up, okay? So it looks easy, it is really challenging to do. The reason why we do the roll part is this helps create external rotation at the shoulder, which in a way is gonna limit, or it's basically taking your lat out of the equation. So it's hard to raise up. So if you're finding you're kind of like stuck here and you can't even raise it, we have to probably find exercises that are easier for you until you're able to master it. So this involves a lot of, we need good rotator cuff strength, your shoulder blade, those muscles have to be working well as well. And then also your upper back has to be able to extend. I mean, part of a lot of people's issue is their upper back is so stiff. So as you can see, I mean, even for me, that's kind of hard on my knee. So a lot of our patients can't really get in that position. So I'll do a modified version, and I actually like this more at times, where I'm just standing through here and I get down and I reach. And so when I reach, I really kind of like to go as far as I can, and then I roll, lift, back, roll, lift. So you'll feel this, you should feel it back through here. You'll also feel it into the shoulder as well. So kind of give this a go, do your best. And the goal is to kind of work it into these sequences, but this final, the lift, that's the most important part. But you can certainly kind of skip the certain segments and just kind of go from there up. It really doesn't matter, as long as you're feeling it where we want you to feel it. So good warm-up exercise, a good way to teach some of the scapular mechanics that we're looking for in the shoulder. And I find these types of exercises, and I've done other videos on this, they're really good to rehab an impingement, because you teach people how to position their shoulder and shoulder blade so that they don't pinch as much. So it's called a reach, roll, and lift. Go ahead and give this one a go. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next video.